Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here once again. Good evening to you all. Good evening, family. We welcome you to Truth Be Told TV. It is once again, but this time we are discussing your boy R. Kelly. So, as I pull up the family, as I bring the family up, oh, I have feedback. All right, I'm sorry. So yeah, as I bring the family up, first and foremost, we want to tell everyone thank you all for tuning in to our channel. Thank you all so much for supporting. I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Truth Be Told. So we got the engineers in the back, my guys, my fellas. You already know who it be. I'm welcoming up Mr. Cisco Kid. What's up, love?
Peace and blessings. We're so,
Blessings, love. All
we're
right,
so,
there.
we're so glad you decided to spend some time with us this evening, and we hope you enjoy. Truth be told. Peace.
Peace. All right. Next up, y'all already know. I got my book, my little buddy. Mister, where you at, partner?
Hey, what's going on, fam? TBT, stand up. We in here.
All
Enjoy
right,
the
man.
content tonight. We like, share, subscribe, and come on back to us.
All right. All right. Thank you, mister. Those are my fellas, the men behind it all, the brains. They're my bulls. They're my partners. Next up, we got my girl Golden Kish in the building. Kish, where you at, sis?
Hello, once again. It's your
Hey.
girl Golden Keish. Once again, I represent Truth Be Told. and here to seek the truth through communication, dialoguing, and researching. We appreciate y'all coming through just to get the little content of what we have to offer you guys. Thank you once again. Any questions, you can meet us in Clubhouse after the show. Thank you. We appreciate you coming again.
All right. Next up, we have our girl Traylene. What's up, boo? Where you at, Traylene?
Hey everybody, welcome to Truth Be Told, where we tell nothing but the factual truth about life as it is, okay? Come on, like, comment, subscribe, share, invite everybody. Let's get this knowledge, baby, because knowledge is power.
Yeah. All right. We have my girl V coming up. V, where you at, babe?
We're gonna get it popping. This tonight will be just awesome. You're gonna love it. We're gonna bring that truth. True that, true that.
True that, true that.
True that.
Yes. Okay, so our boy Mr. Terry, he's not in right now, but when he comes in, he's gonna come along on the channel. But family, are y'all ready for the business tonight? Because it's going down. We're gonna take a look and see what your boy Kale's got going on down there in Chi-Town.
Yeah.
See what they about to do with him or what's about to pop out. I think we need to go ahead on and take a trip, right, family? Well, now we gonna wait till it just really get the going so we can go and be some feet. I'm just tripping. Anywho, we finna check out your boy Kels and what's going on with your boy Kels. But before we do, family, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing? What y'all did today? Like, how is your day going? Like, how y'all feeling? Y'all feeling great? Like, what's up?
I'm feeling
I'm
great.
happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet y'all every night. We just having a good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the energy that we bring.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That.
True that, true that.
True that, true that.
True that. Hey.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I see we got our girl Emma, Miss Emma in the chat. Hey, Miss Emma, thank you so much
Hey,
for
Miss
tuning in.
Emma.
Thank you so much for tuning in. The truth be told, I got my baby girl Odori Aisha. Hey, Aisha, welcome.
Hey, Aisha. Welcome.
Thank you all so much for supporting Truth Be Told TV. In case you all missed it on yesterday, we did a podcast on yesterday speaking on everyday life and pertaining to what's going on in the world as the world turns. So I want you all to go and check it out. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have podcasts. So we are live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but however, it is only podcasting. So we're pretty much just everyday life, living topics, and what's going on out here in the world, and whatever discussions are open. We ask that you all also join us when we're having open dialogue and discussion. So, what my fellas doing back there? Y'all good back there, fellas? My fellas good? How my fellas doing? Okay, so
Doing good, boss. Like,
so as you all know, family, that your boy Kels, how can we not, despite what's in the media, despite what he has done, none of us approves of what he's done. But I actually think that more people need to be going to do that federal time with him, and not just him. Not just him, but however, even the parents and so forth, he doesn't need to be the only one taking those charges. But however, that's the topic for the night. We talking about your boy Kels. So we are about to roll the content, and we're just going to have an open dialogue and discussion about what's going on. So, fellas, y'all ready?
Ready? Let's enjoy the content.
Let's go,
Yeah.
ladies and gents.
Kennedy already facing a 30-year prison sentence handed down by a New York jury, but now he is facing a different set of allegations here at the federal courthouse in Chicago. In opening statements at the Dirksen Federal Building, Assistant U.S. Attorney Jason Julian focused on what happened over 14 years ago, leading up to R. Kelly's first trial in Cook County. A pair of alleged accomplices also facing charges, accused of bribing key witnesses leading up to the 2008 Cook County Circuit Court trial. You probably remember Kelly was acquitted on child pornography charges, but the R&B singer back in a Chicago courtroom, this time on federal charges. The effort to seat a jury in this high-profile case proving to be a challenge over the last couple of days. Defense attorneys pointing to years of publicity surrounding the 55-year-old Kelly, who's faced more than a decade's worth of lawsuits, rumors, and 2 criminal trials, all centered on allegations of child pornography and sex trafficking of minors. Jennifer Bonjean, Kelly's lead defense attorney, handling today's opening statement, taking the position that a Chicago jury can't help but be tainted given the pretrial publicity, especially when it comes to the 2019 docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, the cable production featuring women describing Kelly's conduct and alleged sexual exploitation of underage victims. Now expected to testify is the now 37-year-old witness who refused to testify during Kelly's 2008 trial in Cook County. Kelly was acquitted. She was supposed to be the star witness in that case. Kelly, 55 years of age, looking at additional jail time if he is found guilty on the 13-count indictment. At the Dirksen Federal Building, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
All right, family. All right. So as you all see that, what's to know in pertaining to the Chaos case. Chaos is in court, as well as, I think they gotten it out of the way where they choosing the jury. But however, my thing is, the case will be tainted. The case will be tainted. That's what I think. What you all think? Will the case be tainted or not?
Definitely.
Yes, it's definitely tainted.
And the reason why I say it would be tainted, family, is because, like, you got to realize when they kept coming with those charges, the parents of these kids, and when they kept coming with those charges or whatever, however, they weren't putting no move on it. Like Chicago wasn't putting no move on it. The mayor down there, the police's Chaos had everybody on the payroll, right?
Yep.
So when they taint the case to do whatever it is that they got to do to keep from things being brought out.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard because, in the media, it's been everywhere. How do you not miss it unless you don't watch TV or ain't on social media platforms? Or living like a hermit, that's the only way you're going to not know about it. Everybody is talking about it all over the world.
Absolutely.
And especially Chicago, they waiting on Chicago. That's where it happened at.
Right, and that's his hometown too. So it'll be to see how that plays out, whether they gonna ride with him or not.
At least I think that they're gonna try to make it seem like it's tainted. But most federal cases, you can't really fight. As far as like trying to appeal. He gonna appeal. They're gonna come. So I think that they're gonna be he gonna portray that for the appeal.
Okay. Yeah, but I smell tainted. I smell it being tainted because, as Trey Lynn was just saying, like, there's no way in the world you can't tell me nobody has seen this case or heard about it. That's a lie. I don't watch television. I haven't watched television in many of years, but however, I'm on social media. You know what I mean?
But
and
he had changed so many lawyers and he prolonged the trial for so long. So now it's just time, I guess,
Think or swim. Think or swim.
Exactly.
Absolutely,
My
absolutely,
opinion.
absolutely, absolutely. So I mean, like stated, we all know, like stated, everybody was on the payroll. It's gonna be tainted or whatever else the case may be. So
And you got to realize you got these two other accusers that was close to him.
I was just
They're in the
finna say that.
same.
That's what I was
Go ahead, Trillant. Let me hear you.
Oh no, yeah, the two Daryl McDavid and Milton June Brown are on trial with R. Kelly as the two co-defendants as former employees who helped cover up his crimes and threatened people to not testify in the 2008 case.
all right, so wait a minute. So hold up. So while your boy Cass was over there in New York, he was by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we are in Chicago, they trying some other ones with them. Okay, now
Oh yeah,
we're
for bribery. Hold on, wait. Let me get it right.
bring it on, family.
Well, they know the two co-defendants gonna try to throw him under the bus. They're not gonna ride with him. They're gonna drive flat out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Okay, shout out to your girl Adoria Asia. Publicity is pollution. Embarks various questions. It's what Adoria Asia said. All right, Miss Asia.
She's right. She's
Mhm.
absolutely right.
Mhm.
He charged with child pornography. His two partners charged with bribery
Mm-hmm.
and obstruction of justice.
Okay.
Obstruction of justice.
Child pornography, obstruction of justice, and the partners are charged
The
with
incite
bribery.
to
Okay, so
and the incitement of minors to criminal sexual activity.
so here's where it's gonna get a little tricky at family, because if they're charged with bribery, okay, that brings the family up, because guess what? The family moved, the family was paid, and whatever else. So that opens doors for more, right? So if I
But
was
you got to realize they got video.
but
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, but hold on, Kish. If I was his attorneys, don't you think I would be pushing more towards like the family wanted, which we all know because we have followed this case. We did research on this case. We did everything pertaining to the Kels case. So we do know that the family should have been charged and they are not. The family is just at fault as Kels is.
Mhm.
So
I guess those charges might come next
that's
if
what I'm
he's being convicted.
absolutely. So do his attorney go after the parents now that they're in Chicago? Do the parents do the attorney goes after the parents?
I'm not sure.
It's possible. It's possible, but if they do, I think that will be a whole different case.
I think if they was to do that, it got to be some major evidence. I don't
Mhm.
think they'll mess with the parents then. Me
Yeah.
personally, because they gotta have evidence.
That's what bribery comes in.
That's two of Kelly partners.
Yeah, I know. However, that wasn't bribery. They were just being paid. Like all the parents,
That's bribery. When you pay somebody, it's bribery. It's part of the bribery in federal.
True, Kish. But however, listen, pretty much the parents offered their children up for the funds. You get what I'm
They
saying?
gotta have evidence of that.
The state evidence is that they were bribed, but however, no, they offered their children up. It's just that simple and plain sight. They offered their children up, got paid or whatever, but however, the state prosecution want to take it and say it's bribery.
See, a lot of them saying that they didn't offer their children up to be sexual exploited. They thought their children was going to get a career or make something better of themselves. To try to, I don't know, and then that probably transpired later. But I'm not. I never saw evidence where. I need to see evidence where that happened. I never saw it.
Yeah.
they were trying to go back to the 2008 case because
That's when the video was recorded. That's all the videos. They got a lot of videos of him in this federal case in Chicago.
Mhm.
I wonder what other videos they got that we don't know about.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's to say what chaos attorneys don't have?
Exactly.
They can't have much because they haven't shared that with the New York, Brooklyn, wherever it was in New York. They can't have that much because he wouldn't have been convicted.
All right.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Cool.
because Jennifer Bonjean is R. Kelly's lead attorney,
Yeah.
and
He
she
didn't
she
switch
feel
attorneys so
like
many times just to
Mhm.
prolong it. So he didn't switch. He had so many different attorneys.
But
It's,
my
it's,
I
it's a
think that
shame.
was Cosby attorney too.
what you say? I'm sorry, Charlene. Go ahead, love.
Now I was saying that she was basically stating that any people that have seen all of the episodes of surviving R. Kelly, they wouldn't be good jurors. And basically, since everybody heard about it, they feel like they won't have a fair trial because it's been all over in the media. And he technically has been tried in the media.
But you got to remember, this trial with evidence been trying to come to trial since 2008.
Eight.
So now they got it because he didn't prolong it so long. So they're gonna bring it because they're saying that they got evidence from the accusers. They got evidence from if they say they got evidence in federal court, you got to have evidence. And then they held on to the evidence so long where I think he just gonna go. He want to be the world greatest. I don't know.
Hey, going back to
the world greatest. I don't know in what category though.
Look, going back to what we said, ladies. Will he be tried in Chicago? We know he gonna be tried, but will he be found guilty in Chicago? It's a wrap, because like stated, it's tainted. Listen, it's tainted all over this case. However, he got his time in New York. What y'all think, family? I'm just saying, y'all know I gotta play the
I think that I'm gonna let somebody else talk about this, but I think that the people he prolonged that case so long. So now that he can't prolong it no more, after they called them 30 over there in New York, you know what I mean? That same evidence gonna travel with him. Them same people, when you want to convict somebody for child endangerment, that's what it all come out to be. Whether it's trafficking, whether it's sexual exploitation, whether it's just doing them any kind of way, children and adults, that's just foul. So I'm just here for it to see what happens.
Because he's being charged with child pornography, obstruction of justice, and the
inciting minors to sexual activity.
Into criminal sexual activity as young as 13 years of age.
That's saying if you could just, I can just imagine sticking his dick. I mean, he's sticking his private part in a 13-year-old mouth. That's just horrible.
That's
trying to go in there and go behind.
Just to touch them. Period. They're innocent. Kids are innocent. They're babies.
But that's the kind of stuff he was doing with them. It was on tape. That's sad.
True, and I mean,
yeah,
it's sad, Trilly.
It is. It's really sad. And the more
and for a man to look at a child like that, I digress.
Yeah, hands up. That's nasty.
I just don't. I don't understand that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sick. It's a sickness for sure.
I don't know why they think they could play with children, little girls, and then and boys.
And boys.
Boys and girls.
He go both ways.
That's what I heard. That's why I say girls and boys. And he like them young. That's cool,
the younger the better. And to me,
he can have 100 real women around him. He can't handle that.
That's that part right there. He cannot handle grown.
A real woman on your level. That's why you mess with you.
Exactly. And
to manipulate.
Yeah.
To buy them, to show them something special, and that's it.
Buy them a Birkin bag, and they think they doing everything. Yeah. How do you know that Birkin bag is? Yeah, how do you know it's real? They got, supposedly.
Just do things that excite them, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, family. I was kicked out for my technical difficulties, I guess. But all is well. But yeah, I find it very sickening and sad, that he has the urge for children. But however, going back to what happened to him, and what happened to him made him the monster that he is. He never did get help, no type of help for it. And it's just sickening. And I think, everybody around him had a major part to play in, including that damn wife. Y'all done forgot about the wife?
Mhm.
No, we ain't
But I
forgot.
feel like if he got away with this 2008 crime for so long, boss lady, say it's just catching up with him.
Mhm.
You know how many people he was around that knew that and ain't trying to reach out to him to even offer him help, or he didn't reach out to him and accepted the help. All the money he had he got a disease. It's a problem, yeah. And I don't even think I'm starting to think it's a disease now. Because it can't be a problem. You probably can fix. If money can't fix you, you didn't rain so long, your money didn't rain out now. Look, you're in a situation now where karma is a
big. Okay, so what y'all think about the young lady that was in the video? That's who is actually. So everybody else at this point right now, everybody else, nobody else matters. But the only somebody matters is the young lady that's in the video. What do you all think? Do you all think that they were paid off well enough to just not even?
She's scheduled to testify. She's the 37-year-old witness from the 2008 case is scheduled to testify in Chicago trial thus far. She's supposed to be the key star witness.
Okay, another question. How is it that 2008 and we're in 2022?
Because they prolonged it so long.
Yeah, I hear you keep saying that, Kish, but how can he even be tried?
How? Because he prolonged it. Your money was long enough to do that. You kept changing lawyers. And like when your money big enough, you can tell a lawyer, you can tell a judge to go sit down for 10 years.
No, he pissed off the powers that be. He pissed them off. And they cut the bag. They cut the bag. Even though he's talented, nobody will ever take that from him because he done made some bomb songs. But he
ain't gonna lie,
off.
I still listen to him now. Hey,
sometimes
I love his music. But he should have been talking to a grown woman instead of a child. I felt that way behind a grown woman instead of a child.
Absolutely. But I think more than likely, you all know just as well as I know that that's probably why they was getting these girls for him, because truly they were going out getting them for him. Is to get the great music that we all got from him. Was that what got him so, urged and it fed his appetite to
He was crying out. He was telling what he was feeling and what he wanted in his music.
They messed him up so bad that he don't even know.
He messed himself up because he been knowing he need help, y'all.
Yeah. And by him having all that money and access to power, he just kept on going with it.
The money prolonged.
Nobody told him it was wrong. His family ain't told him because they should be on the trial too. And I wonder, would they be at his case in Chicago? Would they be at his trial?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say no, because you never know. They might mess around and get handcuffed and be ready for trial too.
All right, now. Okay, so you have Adoria Asia again. She says by the parents travel with him, allowing them to travel with him alone, unsupervised. Shouldn't the parents be at some degree of blame? Absolutely.
Yeah, but you could never know because you never in a. I'm quite sure he didn't do nothing inappropriate around a parent. When a child, when you mess with a child like that with an adult, you know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of mothers wanted fame for their kids, but they didn't know they was being touched and all that. Just being.
Well, we're not gonna say that, because what about your girl Leah? Her mom was said every day was there. So
all in the kitchen.
How could she miss that?
Yeah.
That's just like our Leah people missed it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think they missed it. I think Leah was groomed for this. You know,
Yes.
they groom the younger ones,
Yes.
and that's what was part of the grooming. And they
Yes.
just, I believe they turned a blind eye on
Mhm.
what was really going on.
Okay, so
Everybody.
we have your girl Tipsy Love that done joined the panel. What's up, Tipsy Love? Good evening, love.
Hey,
How are
Hi,
you?
Tipsy
ladies. How
Love.
are you guys?
Hey, how are you tonight?
I'm good. You know, I'm here for my Robert.
All right
Come
now.
on.
I disagree when y'all say that Aaliyah parents didn't know, because if Aaliyah parents didn't know, why aren't they standing for justice right now in 2022? The daughter
Come
is
on.
gone. This is the
Oh,
best time. You can't embarrass somebody who's already dead.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute.
Mm.
Wait a minute, Tipsy. Her parents standing for justice. Oh, so they want justice now.
No,
But wait a
I
minute.
said, why aren't they standing for justice?
Okay,
Because
yeah, you're right.
Kish made the comment. Kish made the comment that she felt like the parents didn't know that what was going
Oh,
on,
they
that he
knew.
wasn't inappropriate with them, right? Imagine your 13, 14-year-old daughter coming home with $5,000. You're not going to ask her where she got it from.
Come on.
Yeah,
Especially if you didn't give it to them.
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. The parents was aware. Even the girl they say now is doing an interview at 30 something years old. They gave her immunity so she could go testify against
yeah,
Robert. It's the
yeah,
same old video they have that they don't split into 3 different versions of this video. It's the same version of the video.
yeah,
So
Exactly.
why did she lie for over a decade?
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
She was getting paid all the way. They just found that today in court. She was getting paid all the way till 2027.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Oh,
happened
wait
in
a
what
minute.
year?
So
Yes.
she paid all the way up 5 more years from now.
Yes. Yes, she
Oh,
did.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And on the
in
right
advance. Hold on.
tip.
In advance.
He was paying monthly to that girl. If you go
Mm-hmm.
follow that girl page, and I'm gonna send it to y'all, even his kids are following her.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What's
That's
the
why
name?
they say she is the key witness. She
Okay,
is
so
the key witness.
She is.
okay, so Sister Love, what you think about the wife? Because now that's a bombshell for you to say
What are you
that
saying? They said the wife was sleeping with Sparkle. They
because
said the
now,
wife was sleeping with
Woo!
Sparkle all this
all
time.
right now. Hmm. You
Woo!
gotta tell y'all that their wife knew a lot more and she was bitter and mad.
They knew.
Yeah, because they say she was riding around Chicago flaunting and using her power like she was all that. She's considered co-conspirator as well.
Exactly.
For a woman that says that she didn't know what was going on, she doesn't want to be a part, she's so disgusted, she's so about pro women, black lives. Why are you still carrying Robert Sylvester last name?
Exactly.
That
You
part.
should be so disgusted, right? You want to detach yourself from the parent, from the child, from that man. Her kids aren't even carrying the last name like that, not even on none of their social media. Why are you?
True that. True that.
Because that is Kelly is how she get her fame and
Exactly.
how
Y'all ain't
she
see
stay
they posted
relevant.
her on Shade Room the other day shaking her butt again? She has no
Yeah,
words.
yeah. I just seen it because she does burlesque shows.
Mm-hmm.
Burlesque
Yeah,
shows.
she got a studio in Atlanta that she be teaching them girls to dance. But that's somebody who's disgusted. Just imagine if somebody did that to me, I want to detach my whole soul from that person.
Exactly.
Just the
Yeah.
thought about it would disgust me so much. I wouldn't want you to call me Kelly to be you. What happened is Robert ran out of money, people.
Exactly.
That
And
part.
when Robert started to investigate why his money was running low, they didn't like it. And that's why they made the case federal, because they know it would have been double jeopardy to charge him for the same thing in Chicago again.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, he still, even after Chicago, he has more court cases in other states. Wherever those girls came from, he has to deal with that.
Yep.
He gotta stand trial. He got Atlanta. Is
Yeah.
it Colorado?
Probably Fulton County gonna come
See,
back.
Chicago's the big one, the biggest one, because those other girls were 18, 19. That's why you don't hear them talking about the Atlanta cases and the other one that's big as Chicago. Chicago is the biggest one because they're
Biggest one.
retrying R. Kelly for 20 for whatever he did in 2000.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And that's why everybody is waiting to see how it's gonna go. We all is. The world
And the trial's a
been waiting on
ripoff.
Chicago.
Imagine if you, as a person, did something wrong and they say you're going to be judged by your peers. R. Kelly only request was that the people do not have never watched Surviving R. Kelly. How can you watch something like that and find somebody innocent?
Right.
That part. Because them are too many people. As they say, anybody 3 or more, then it might be true.
Mm-hmm.
It might be true. Even if the money stopped, I really believe that it's true.
Exactly.
But again, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss V.
That's
I
okay.
really believe that it's true. But again, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss V.
I just feel like it was about the money, because it really started when Aaliyah's uncle had got fired, and that's when that tape leaked out, and then Aaliyah got rid of him too. So it started right there with the money, and then it just escalated over the years.
Yes,
Right.
and Dave even said that he was the one who sent the videotape to the New York Times.
And he sent it
Yeah,
to
because he was about to. He
started.
was sick, and I believe he was about to pass away, and he sent out that video that would incriminate him. But why wait on your deathbed to protect your niece? You should have been protecting her from the beginning.
I told y'all this before, just the way that men talk about Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a promiscuous young lady. I'm sorry for everybody who loved her. You hear DMX talk about her. The way those men talk about that little girl, I don't care what they're talking about. Oh, she was 20 now, or she was 21. It's still nasty for somebody like DMX who hit in 55 to be talking about a little girl who will be now maybe 40. Maybe
Yeah.
38.
You got to think about it was a child, though. We missing the part where it was a child.
Yeah.
I'm not missing it that it was a child. I'm just saying that her family planned all of this. This is what Aaliyah was put here to do.
They pimped her out.
Mm-hmm.
They just pimped her out.
I'm saying that's what they put her there to do. There's too many grown men who's enticed by that young lady, and it's sickening.
Yeah. And that's awful. But think about it. When we were in high school, I'll speak for myself. I remember how men used to be outside the high schools trying to pick the young girls up.
Yes, the people who graduated maybe 2-3 years ahead, they don't got them a little car. They sure used to pull up.
Pull up
Even older than that. Even older than that.
granddaddy.
That was creepy.
Very creepy. Yeah. Very creepy. So it's just, and even though she's deceased, she can't speak for herself.
Right.
It's sad.
And that's why I'm disappointed in the parents, right? I can understand when she was alive and all of those things that you didn't want to embarrass your child. Do you understand me? The girl is gone. This is when you're supposed to stand for justice for your kid. She can't be embarrassed. The reason they can't stand for justice because they were part of her failure.
Right. They're not trying to
True that. True that.
Because that's, do you think the record label should be held liable as well?
Yep, for stealing taking advantage of a retarded man. Because if they say R. Kelly retarded and don't have a knowledge past a third grader, I have a 9-year-old son, that 8-year-old son that's in third grade. Can you imagine? You're just learning sight words.
Mm-hmm.
You're just learning that duh and how to spell and that a period. And so y'all trying to tell me that's as smart as Robert is at the age of 50? Boy.
That's awful if it is, but I believe it. I really do believe it. It's sad to say.
I feel he got a sickness, but I know that he still knew at some point that he doing wrong. I feel he got a sickness.
That part. That part right there. He still knew deep down inside that wasn't right.
I feel like it's a disease.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a disease that he need help with because it was done to him.
Yeah.
So because it was done to him, he think that it's okay to do it to others. No.
Not even that. When you have a child mentality, when you have all the time they say women mature faster than guys, right? I'm sorry.
Whoever got that YouTube playing in the background, you got to mute. That's why we're getting a kick.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But if they say that women mature faster than guys and guys take slower of a point to fast, I think R. Kelly is really a child mentally.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
I that's why I don't think he found the fault in it. And when he got caught, and I told you R. Kelly messed up. When he got caught, he thought he was smarter than the law, which he wasn't. And that's where he got his failure right now. I don't think, like, I think y'all get me wrong that he shouldn't be found innocent for what he did. It's a child. I have children. My problem with it is everybody played a part in it. Everybody down to the parents, Aaliyah mother, the manager, everybody, the bus driver, my nigga. You sit on the bus and watch bitches be in the back of the bus for over 24 hours.
yeah.
Everybody should go to jail. But
Yeah.
everybody's getting book deals. Everybody's getting book deals, getting movie. The girl who's the head of the thing, she got a liquor deal now.
I seen that.
Don't make no sense.
So
It don't.
sometimes it's hard to find sympathy for them when this
When
is the route
everybody
you're
is on the
going.
bandwagon.
You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When this is the route that you're going. My girl, R. Kelly did this in 2004. You've been getting paid money every month from 2004 to 2017.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time. That's over 10 years. Matter of fact, what, 15 years?
So 20.
So that's the thing. It's like it's hard to find sympathy for them when you get to know them and listen to the story. Even the Van Horn girl, well, Allen, whatever her name is, Lisa Van Horn. You were 18 when you met R.
Yep.
Kelly. You went and met another nigga, and you and the new boyfriend or baby daddy of yours was the one that now started to steal R. Kelly money by saying y'all had these tapes and all these things. These people are not sincere or good people themselves. That's why I say it take a sick person to eat their own feces. So when y'all say
Yeah.
Robert crazy, those girls crazy too.
Yeah. Cause I'm not eating my own shit or nobody else shit. I'm just
I'm not
kill me
doing it.
now. Take me up off earth. It's not happening.
Mm-mm.
I'm not doing it. So that's why I'm like, it doesn't make sense to have sympathy for some of them because some of them, the route that they took is just like, wow, you was desperate. You hated your parents. And an opportunity to go with Robert to go to buy you some new red bottoms was more important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True that.
True that. True
What's
that.
up?
They're all sick people if you think about it. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
if you think of people getting taken advantage of, you be like, oh,
Like
she
when
was a
you
little girl.
have money, most people have money, they get away with doing things, and
Say that
that's just
again.
not how it go by the law. And I
I
don't
ain't hear
care
you.
how long it take you to go to trial for something. Most likely it will catch up with you, and when they catch up with you, gonna catch your ass to the point where you're gonna get all kind of shit,
Oh
And,
yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
I like the man music. I'm not gonna even take that away from him. But the one thing I cannot get rid of, he fucked with children. But he had a private night. He knew how to have him feel. So why would you have another child feeling like that? You
Yeah.
know?
And for
And
me, I don't think it made him feel any way. At a certain point, he learned to accept it because Robert never told this story about
I
him
feel like
being.
I really do feel like he knew how it made it feel. And since he felt that, that's why he did that. And continue to do it.
Yeah, I don't think he found anything bad in it because it was a lifestyle that was taught to him. Like they said, Robert mom was giving him up to the landlord to pay their
Mm-hmm.
rent, was
True.
pimping him out to pay their rent. So I don't know, hurt people hurt other people, and I think that's where it got to. But the girls was just as sick, my dude. Even you, you're not telling me that at 16 you would have met a dude and he said, "Eat my poop," and you be like, "Okay, when you want me to eat it?"
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Especially to
I
know
ain't
that
everybody
he
shit.
fell and he got that bad. Come on now.
But you know what I'm saying? When you come from the ghetto or the dirt, and somebody treats you some kind of way, it's like a lot of people, a lot of young women deal with a lot of poverty, and niggas show them some money and whatever they need to do that because sometimes they need to do things to be able to go back and take care of their family.
Okay, okay. With that
We
being
never
said,
know
right?
what's going on.
If you would have went, you should have had a mission plan, right? You was poor, you like you saying you was in the hood, you ain't had much,
I
right?
ain't never had shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to
You know what I
see
mean?
what
If you
somebody
say
else
that,
do
right?
eat shit.
But that's what you're saying. So after how many years it take you to get on your own? How
Oh,
many years are you gonna let a producer tell you I'm gonna put your music out? Because that's what they all say they went there for to sing, right?
Yeah, you
Yep.
gotta
Can't
realize
motherfucking
they was
sing.
young.
If you went there to
So
go
you know what I'm
sing,
saying? They was young. So you got to realize you gotta give them that age to grow.
they're 30 something now.
No,
Right, but it took them a while to get to where they at.
no, but hold on. They had their parents. They had their parents, so the parents said, well, they was going
But
on.
you know when
At what point
you know, their parents, everything that happened,
at what point you as a parent
to be
gonna say, hold
sneaky
on,
with it.
Mr. Kels. Hey Kels, what's going on? Okay, you got my daughter over here, my daughter been over here. What
6
type of music?
years,
Let me
6
see the
years.
progress. Let me see what's going on. Let me see the music that she's been making. Or let me
Where the
and what
song at?
do it. They never did. So going back to like stated, they knew what it was from get-go, man. They hey, some of them are breeded for that. Who's to say they ain't breed them babies just for that shit?
Yeah,
Sick.
yes,
And
that's what they did because a mother was even texting R. Kelly. You're saying like
Okay.
they were believe like they didn't know about this stuff that was happening. How is a mom in 2020? What was it? 2018 when that little girl Israel went over there. 17. How are you texting this man pretending to be your child to catch his
Absolutely.
attention? At what point is the parents going to be held accountable for their minors being out of their sight for 5, 6, 7 years living with a
Girl,
man?
exactly. And me as a mother, like, we all have had that phase where our children or child or maybe step or do something like you going to the boyfriend house, the girlfriend house, because I know when
Looking for them, yeah.
I didn't want to let my daughter go, babe. I know when she had her little boo-boo and and whatever, and hey, it's like I'm at the door like, hey, girl, where you went? So you leave, like, come on now. It just that doesn't make sense to me.
Ain't
You know,
no-
like when a young girl like just going through something, when you could tell her something, you could get her to change her mind a lot of things. That's
Yeah, you'll believe them, but right? You'll believe them. But how long are you gonna believe this person? 6 years. 6
yeah,
years.
but you
I
gotta
said
realize they probably manipulate them because they got them so young.
Yeah, they got brainwashed at some point
I
too.
don't believe it. Then what y'all say about the little white girl that was there, the little case carrot, what her name? Calhoun. She was over there. How did she get to leave? Nothing happened to her. Robert threw her a party. She left. She didn't get beat.
Things like that, you gotta be mentally incapable of trying to help your own self.
Not
When you
even
could do
that.
things that they was doing,
Not even
you got
that.
to be lost or something. You can't have stability.
Yeah. And as a parent, I'm sorry, my kid is not going to live with you because they trying to get in their music career. I feel it's a way that you can do it without all of that. And
Correct.
let's just think about how many other famous people that are using those same tactics to get for new people that want to get into the industry. Imagine that everybody had to, unfortunately, be an understudy for somebody. But are you understudying them and giving them the truth and the facts of what they need for their future, or are you just using them for your own
How many
personal?
adults y'all know that do stuff that get to the next level? And you talking
It's
about a child?
live. It's live.
Hey,
And
that's
that's right.
that's how the industry operate though, family. Y'all know,
Hey,
hey.
you heard them talk about, you heard that boy that they be saying crazy that was on the Nickelodeon or Disney. I don't remember.
Orlando,
What
yes.
he
Yep.
said, what he said. He said something about P. Diddy today. You think anybody gonna listen?
Okay. Okay.
He
Listen.
been saying it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. He is going berserk. So I'm wondering, like, if his MK has ultraed out that he like, you get what I'm saying? Like when they place them on the ultra, if y'all know what I mean. They place them on the ultra, they have control of them like so I wonder if it's kind of like lingering out due to him not going around them or whatever else the case may be. That's why a lot of people think he's crazy, but he's not crazy. He is speaking actual facts. Did y'all see the one where he said that Whitney Houston was Soldier Boy? He was talking about the soul swiping, the transferring of the souls. Y'all got to keep a watch now. Hey, the boy over there ain't crazy. Everybody can think he crazy, but he's not crazy. Orlando
Exactly, but
Brown
but
is not
nobody gonna listen
crazy.
to that
He
that
is
puffy
smart.
assaulted people. They they
Mhm.
they, they only playing a fool for R. Kelly because he was a fool, literally a fool, a fool that wasn't educated in what he had going on.
True, true that,
Truth. Truth.
true that, true
Yep.
that. Okay, so
When you don't even worry about your own money, you know something wrong with you.
You worried about your money, but when somebody's lying to you and they
But
have you
when
on
you
a
go look for
loudspeaker,
it, you don't know what
you on an allowance and you study getting your allowance, you're not gonna think nothing of it either.
All right.
And if you can't read to understand, imagine how many pages those contracts is. Them contracts is 150, 200 pages. He don't know what the hell he was signing. He just knew they gave him money up front. Just like that girl that just did that song, Fuck Nigga Free. Why did she go sign a label? Yes. You just made
y'all talking about Glorilla.
She can make $1 million off of that one song. It's being played on the radio. Why did she go sign to those people for them to give her upfront money? She ain't never gonna see no more money again, but the money that man gave her cash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And why do that if you independent and like you said, you done already made $1 million on that? I want to keep all my coins. I'm not about to go sign with nobody and lose my rights. That's the point of being independent, to own your right.
All you needed was a distribution deal. You didn't need to be signed to a label.
When you making money, you need to learn money.
But distribution deals is also a contract. So if you are independent and you get a distribution deal, you still got a contract.
You do some sort of releasing your money, but at least it's nothing like what she just went to go sign with that dude. Whatever she signed with that dude, you never see a little girl get another dollar from that dollar they gave her on that little airplane.
That's it. That's all. And she probably already gone through it.
Oh, that money gone. What? Family hands is out. Family
and ain't nobody teaching them how to save stocks and bonds. You know, they ain't teaching them none of that.
No, that's why they reach back to these poverty-stricken type areas. That's why they reach back to the poverty-stricken type areas. You got these younger men ain't never seen them $20,000. Listen to me. You got them ain't never seen 20 bands before. You got them ain't never seen 50, let alone 100 bands. Do you
Some ain't seen 10?
That's what I'm talking about. You show that to a child.
But that's when they gotta have a parent, somebody, an adult.
But when your parent out there just wilding, and you gotta take care of your sisters and brothers.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
You know, they don't know, so they trying to make sure
they eat shit.
They can eat.
They trying to make sure they taken care of.
Yeah, and they look at it like, you know, you young, you fucking youngsters. And show me a dog ate your shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them don't have that.
No.
And that's where you're gonna continue to see that. You know, they're gonna because everybody trying to make it out the hood. Yeah. Everybody's trying to make it out the hood, and they don't know what's good or what's bad. You ain't got no real education. You don't have no real adults that choose something.
She was in college. Josh was in college. She was on her freshman year of college, right? She graduated high school. She wasn't 10 years old. Why did she go?
You go to college.
Is she pregnant now?
Money though.
He showed us something she never saw.
Everything we're saying on Truth Be Told TV live right now is allegedly. So proceed, family. Proceed.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Yeah. People go to college and come out and don't make much money, so they get glitz and the glamour, the money. You going behind stage, bright lights, riding on tour buses, living in this big house. You know, they just get caught up in all that. And some of them girls actually fell in love with him. I really do believe, because they got brainwashed and they just, got caught up.
It's a cult.
Brainwashed. They found them a new daddy. They replaced their parents with Robert, because no way, honey, that I would let my 13-year-old child leave my house for 7 fucking years.
Mm-hmm. And call another man daddy that ain't your daddy.
Exactly.
But parents want the fame, and there's some parents that will ride the coattails of their children to live out their best life.
They all should go to jail. They shouldn't have allowed those people to get immunity. They're going to do it to their kids again. They got younger kids that's with them.
Mm-hmm.
Jocelyn Savage got a little sister. They were flaunting her in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they were doing.
I think that's the one they really wanted to go with, R. Kelly, but he picked Jocelyn.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. And that's just wow. And you could tell the second the money ran out, then what did you see? The parents. They
I don't
all want to sue.
personally, I don't think his money ran out, being honest, because I mean he's still paying
I
for
don't think it ran out. He doesn't have no more
No,
to give to those to
yeah,
them.
there you go.
to them.
Hey, he got a mean team of lawyers that still, you know, they
Mm.
get it regardless. So what it was, the powers that be, they did try and stop that because they still want to snatch his music down, stop, they wanted to do all that to keep from him getting money or whatever. Kels was smart with somewhere. He
That's why
probably knew
that's why
everybody
they
was
mad at
against him. He knew everybody was against him. However, he found somebody that he could confine in. But the guys are bringing up the next article. So we're going to listen to what the next article has to say.
Well, Pat and Dina, this trial is expected to last a month. Robert Sylvester Kennedy already facing a 30-year prison sentence handed down by a New York jury, but now he is facing a different set of allegations here at the federal courthouse in Chicago. In opening statements at the Dirksen Federal Building, Assistant U.S. Attorney Jason Julian focused on what happened over 14 years ago, leading up to R. Kelly's first trial in Cook County. A pair of alleged accomplices also facing charges, accused of bribing key witnesses leading up to the 2008 Cook County Circuit Court trial. You probably remember Kelly was acquitted on child pornography charges, but the R&B singer back in a Chicago courtroom, this time on federal charges. The effort to seat a jury in this high-profile case proving to be a challenge over the last couple of days. Defense attorneys pointing to years of publicity surrounding the 55-year-old Kelly, who's faced more than a decade's worth of lawsuits, rumors, and 2 criminal trials, all centered on allegations of child pornography and sex trafficking of minors. Jennifer Bonjean, Kelly's lead defense attorney, handling today's opening statement, taking the position that a Chicago jury can't help but be tainted given the pretrial publicity, especially when it comes to the 2019 docuseries Surviving R. Kelly, the cable production featuring women describing Kelly's conduct and alleged sexual exploitation of underage victims. Now expected to testify is the now 37-year-old witness who refused to testify during Kelly's 2008 trial in Cook County. Kelly was acquitted. She was supposed to be the star witness in that case. Kelly, 55 years of age, looking at additional jail time if he is found guilty on the 13-count indictment. At the Dirksen Federal Building, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Okay, so family, always pay attention to words as they're spoken. Now, going back to the 2008 and what he just spoke and said, and pertaining to she did not testify against him in 2008. However, she's allegedly supposed to be the key witness in this case, right? She's already paid up. Unless she got them peoples at her like this, you better yada yada and whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Would that be the only way that she gonna see fit? Because just listening to him and as he just spoke, when he spoke, I mean, y'all, I don't think it's gonna fly unless they standing over her like that, the powers that be. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna fly. Going back to what we've been saying, what if he get off? Y'all know how he dealt with people, paid people, and did all that in Charette. Y'all know what he did in Charette. So could it be possible that he got that New York Times, it's a wrap, and they finna do it again for this time? Like, it's dismissed throughout. Like, or is he? I think he should. I think the nigga gonna roll over. What y'all think? He got a lot of people to tell on, huh?
Yeah.
I think those 2 co-defendants in it too, to try to get some of the notice off of him, too, because that'll help
Yeah, because
Look, the
they
kids.
I don't know. This time I think she's gonna testify. I really do. I
You
think
think so?
why I think so because she's already gotten paid. She got this nonprofit going on. And remember, we never knew who she was for real. All we knew was she was Sparkle's niece. Now we have a picture to this person. So now that your face is out there, I really believe that she's gonna testify.
But see, listen, Tipsy Love. That's why I said the powers that be. You think the powers that be they got a hold to her, and she have no choice but to testify? Because
Yes,
guess
ma'am.
what?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
violated that oath, and
Yes,
if she testified this go round, it's because them peoples that be. She better do what she better do.
Yeah, true
They
that.
yeah.
they offered her a lot more than R. Kelly can offer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Mm-hmm.
offer her freedom.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
already got 30 years to do, but they're offering her freedom. So
Yes, and you know what
that's the
Kelly
thing.
lawyer was trying to do today when she did her opening statement. She referred to that girl and said she was a liar and she should go to jail for what's that thing called when you lie on the stand?
Perjury.
Perjury.
Yes, she should go to jail for perjury. That's what she was pushing.
Who stated that she should go to jail for perjury?
Yes, she did. I will send you the link. I meant to send it earlier. I just had busy with my kids.
No, what I'm
But I'm gonna
saying,
send it to
Tipsy, who said she should go to jail for perjury, love? I missed that.
the lawyer, R. Kelly lawyer, when her opening statement. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly lawyer said that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's how
Wow.
she also said the girl was getting paid since 20 whatever. Yeah. And she called them. Are they victims or are they con artists?
Lauren Artist.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But wait a minute though. To say that she's being paid, so she should be in trouble too. Well, he paid a lot of people. So is that you saying the parents and all these other people he paid to shut up should be on trial too? Then it
Yes.
should
True that.
all
That's
of
what
them.
I'm
It
telling
shouldn't
you.
be
They
so
should.
certain
Yeah.
one. Anybody that got $1 to
Mhm.
shut up and keep quiet about R. Kelly should be on trial as well.
They
True
should.
that.
Even
True
And
that.
that's a lot of
the
people.
Lisa Van Allen, they took her off as being a victim too. They took her off.
Yeah,
They
because
took
she
her
was
off
grown.
because they said she was grown one and she did take R. Kelly money and try to lie about the video. Her boyfriend did get money from R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Wasn't she like 17?
She was 18.
She was 18.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
18.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
And that's
it
the
is.
thing that makes this whole Chicago case like is cringeworthy, but you don't want to admit it.
Very important because
Mm.
if they find R. Kelly, they said 13 charges. If they find R. Kelly not guilty on any of those charges, R. Kelly is definitely going to appeal the case like he's doing it again. In New York.
New
York.
Mm. Hey y'all, I think it's gonna be a what y'all call it? Hey, it's gonna be a Hail Mary somewhere. Y'all gonna be like Boss Lady said it. It's gonna be a Hail Mary somewhere. I don't know what that Hail Mary gonna be, but watch what I tell you. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. It's gonna be a Hail Mary in this case. Watch what I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I agree.
Hey, because that lawyer, his lawyer, she ain't in the play with. She ain't no joke.
Oh no, she's not playing.
Wasn't
that
she
would be a
Cosby
Cosby
lawyer?
lawyer. That would be a Cosby lawyer. She ain't to be played with. Y'all see, she sued New York. Man, that lady ain't to be played with. They gonna expose everything. Them people, listen. Hey, he got a bad. That little lady, she got a lot. What they said, small big thing coming, small packages. That little lady, who thinks she would be warring like that? That lady war. You think she let me roll? No, baby.
Mr. K. Drew said, Kel's gonna expose it all. Bet he will.
Next, it's gonna be a Hail Mary. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. Come with me.
That's the thing. Am I gonna sit and do time for everybody, or am I gonna expose everybody? No, if I got to go down, they got to go too.
Ooh, could he have saved the best for last in Chicago?
I believe so.
Hey,
I
that's his
believe
home.
so.
That's his hometown.
That's his hometown. That's where a lot of that stuff happened. That's where those girls were kept most of the time. Shoot.
That's where he paid a lot of them off. That's
Come
when a
on.
lot of them was having his back. Like, oh, he say the best player. I told you I'm gonna be a Hail Mary somewhere.
Even one of his childhood friends that testified in New York was a police officer for Chicago.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on now, sis.
Okay. True that, baby. True that.
True that.
True that. It's going down this shop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he got a producer best friend too. I believe that's who helping him pay for all of this too. It's a black guy and he's a producer. And he was the one that testified in New York and said he never saw R. Kelly do anything and he was always in the studio with Robert. He testified too, but I think that's a lot of where R. Kelly money coming from too.
I'm trying to tell you this, man. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, family. I'm trying to tell y'all, family, that listen, this man got some people that got his back. Listen here, he knew those was alligators and leeches that was around him. You think at some point Kels didn't ding on him? We all know he elite, right? But still, y'all think at some point like it didn't dawn on him. He ain't talked to somebody. He got some real true people behind him that's like, Kel, it's not right, and and he started allowing them to. He entrusted in them where he was putting funds here and doing some shit. Like, y'all really think that man didn't do that?
Definitely.
I believe it. I believe that's why he got cruel with it and was making them eat feces and doing this disgusting things. It was like, oh, how much you want to stay? Show me how much you want to stay or you can leave. Yeah, that's why he always said the door was always open for them to leave.
Yep.
Narcissists.
But think about it. Like they say, they were making $5,000 a month, the girls by themselves. And they ain't got to go flip a burger. They ain't got to do a 9 to 5 or nothing. Them girls is like, heck yeah, I'm getting that 5,000. You know, I'm not, shoot yeah, I'll stay here.
Hey, it's going to be a Hail Mary. Y'all better sit back and watch this circus.
Okay.
Hey, it's even longer than the last trial. What they said, 30 days? That's
Yeah,
what
a
they
month.
gave him last time. Last time was like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you know just how much stuff they probably got to pull out and show. That's why Chicago is so important.
You know what the problem is?
Deep.
The problem is finding out the authenticity of that tape that they said they got. Because the white man that they sent the tape to first that was reported, he watched that tape and got in trouble for watching that tape and making copies of that tape, right? So what the R. Kelly lawyer is trying to prove is that the tape is not the original. It's been duplicated and done other things.
Ooh. Hey, I told you it's going to be a Hail Mary somewhere.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna have to be. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna have to be a Hail Mary somewhere because you literally think all these government officials that played a part in this crap over here in Chi-Town with Kels, who he paid, that was on his payroll. Come on now, family. If a drug dealer had allegedly, but if a dealer has the police or whomever on the payroll, what y'all think Kels can do?
Mm-hmm. The Kissy 555 said R. Kelly is done. Shaking my D head. Yeah. If he get off in Chicago, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be gonna be it anyway.
It's a Hail Mary somewhere.
All I can say is
I don't believe that.
He's not going to be found guilty for all 13 charges. I can say
because listen here, those people, listen to me now. You got
They're gonna add to them 30.
You have so many people. Y'all not listen to me, family. Listen, you got so many people was on his payroll, y'all. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, they literally want to go ahead on and do him like that.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know if chaos to hear tapes with these people.
And 2 of those people is facing charges too with him right now.
Talking, and he better be talking fast.
Look, listen, hey, he got shit on all of Chi-Town, okay? It's just my opinion. That's what I think. He got stuff on Chi-Town.
Mr. Tay Drew said he probably won't get out till he's 90 years old. If that, I think he would take himself off Earth if he could.
No, I don't
He
think
didn't want to take a plea. He didn't want to take a plea. He wanted to go to trial. So I know in federal court.
You know what? One thing, people don't know how tough they are until they go through the situation, right? Robert is not killing himself. Life is
That's what
one.
I'm telling you. Kale's been at it too long. How long he been gone now?
3 years.
3 years.
He'd have been done it.
Yeah. I don't think he's trying.
You just think about being a celebrity now because
Why would I kill myself, right? The only thing I'm missing is freedom. Why would I kill myself? Because everybody know those girls in jail do the booty with the people in jail. Only thing Kels is missing, right, is freedom. He have $30,000 on his book from random people.
yeah.
He has no worries.
Yeah.
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 Then you got to look at it, the guards. Okay, so when you are a celebrity and you go into prison, they put you at a lower level, like not like protective custody or nothing like that, but they actually house you in a lower level. And the reason why they house you in a lower level is because, you know, they don't want you to have influence over the jail, the guards, the people and stuff like that, because you can make things happen within the penitentiary. You get what I'm saying? So you think about it, okay, chaos, this chaos in the prison with you, like, you literally like, oh, hey, R. Kelly in there. Man, come on, you get somebody that's gonna call they family and be like, man, hey, you know R. Kelly's my cellmate. Like, come on, y'all. Like, seriously. You know, it's just, you know, he gonna make it do what it do. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Period.
Imagine those pictures, you know, the jailhouse prison pictures. They all the same. Imagine folks like, oh, can I get a photo out with you, Kev? In jail. They're gonna be cutting up.
Okay, so Tay said, Mr. said he ain't got the money no more. Mr. He got some here somewhere. Hey, Kels ain't broke a child. Think he out slick the industry. Hey, everything ain't letting the industry know what's going on.
I believe it because they said Robert had accounts, secret accounts too. So
that man probably got offshore accounts.
Yes, he do. And then women, he got accounts in their names too. That's how that lady with the daycare was able to bond him out that first. That
was his money he gave to her.
Yeah. He done started a lot of businesses and probably is a lot of what they call it, silent partners. Come on.
Mr. said he ain't broke, but that 30,000 gone from the booth.
He might have another 30,000 sitting up in there again, because you know fans, them women fans is diehard.
Hey, they in them comments. Hey, they in them comments cutting up. The Kissy 555 said, "Damn, poor TT."
Poor little Tink.
Poor little TT. I don't think your boy Kels broke. Like I'm not buying it, you know. But like I said, I think a Hail Mary is gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. I'm gonna let y'all chop it up real quick. I'm about to heat up my little coffee. I'll be back, family. But yeah, so y'all just continue to keep the flow open and going.
I wonder, do you think he ever touched any of his children?
No.
Okay.
He wasn't even around those niggas long enough. If they learn any bad behavior, they got it right from their mother.
I can agree with that.
Kels was always on the road, and if he was always on the road and always in the studio and had all these girlfriends, what time he had to be at home with those kids?
But remember when Drea left, she said when she got on that show Hollywood Exes, she said he wouldn't let her take the kids with him. The kids were still in Chicago.
At home with a nanny. Definitely wasn't with Robert.
Yeah. But they were saying some of them mothers of them girls were coming there and cooking for them and all of that stuff.
But that's what I try to tell you. Even their kids is following that goddaughter that's testifying. That goddaughter is friends with his kids on Instagram. There must have been a personal relationship with those people.
It had to be a goddaughter.
She was only a goddaughter because she was Sparkle's niece. And they were saying that R. Kelly promised Sparkle this deal that Sparkle didn't get, and that's what all of this went left.
I wonder what happened with what's her name? Selena Johnson. She knows some stuff too, just like what's her name? The one that's from Memphis. What that girl name is? The singer. Shoot, what's her name?
K Michelle.
K Michelle. K
They
Michelle.
all was there. K Michelle at one point was telling how the parents was there.
Mm-hmm.
She was the main one talking about, what are y'all talking about? When I went over, the parents was in the kitchen cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
That's why I
Then,
say, how did she get free and the rest of them just couldn't get free? That's
yeah.
I don't have sympathy for the women because I would have had me at least a little 5-year plan and realize this man is not what he says he is. I need to save my little 5,000 so I can get the hell on.
That part. That part.
I'm gonna call my mama, put her on game on what we about to do, and be
Mm-hmm.
about it. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like they just stayed. They just got okay with the bare minimum.
But that's just like Joycelyn. She went home, and there was a video of the parents grilling her like they were the police officers, detectives. And if you grilling, you want your child to come home, but when they come home, you drilling them. Guess what you're doing? You sending them right back out there. Make that make sense.
That's why I said the parents, the bus drivers, everybody that those girls can say was around should go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only did they fail them as people and kids, like their parents failed them. I don't care nothing about the struggle. I don't care nothing about being in the project. I don't care nothing about that. One thing a parent, their only job you have to do is take care of your kids and make sure they don't die and keep them alive. That's your only
Exactly.
job.
Teach them all you can, so that when they go out in this world, they'll have something to lean on.
It was that girl Israel that showed that safe that storage unit that R. Kelly had. That's part of the problem too. That little storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they did, sold her daddy petty. They sold all R. Kelly personal items,
Mm-hmm.
his clothes. She even stole a Gucci bag she thought was real, and it wasn't even real.
See?
Was out here trying to resell it back on social media. I don't have sympathy for them. And then the lifestyle, they're still living the same lifestyle now. None of these people took time to go get counseling.
None of them. They just kept
None
on
of them.
moving.
Israel is
That's
out here
just like
still living
Azriel.
life. That's why I say I don't have sympathy for those girls because you would think you would be a changed person after something like that, drastic like that happened to you, and everybody know your face on social media, but you still out here in Dubai and everywhere else living your best life.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. She out in Dubai getting you know what on. So it ain't nothing new for her.
She's meeting the same type of people like R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I follow her on Instagram, and I don't see no dudes be trying to get at her.
I'm sure it's
Not
in
in
her
comments.
inbox. I'm sure it's in her inbox. And just imagine, right? I wouldn't even have social media. People are so horrible. They be in the comments saying bad things, and she still just be on there like it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then
I
they
would
said she
be so
wanted to go back to him.
I would be so embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Embarrassed.
I would be hiding under a rock. But instead, every day she's online in R. Kelly sweater. She's in bare minimum clothes, doing
Mhm.
thirst traps. These are the people I just don't have sympathy for.
Yeah, you can't take them serious when you're doing that at all.
Yes.
At all.
She's
Yeah.
always half naked with her little fake titties. Always half naked.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then she tried to act like she in the studio.
Yeah, making new music.
Then she say she wasn't with him for that, but then she's in the studio. You got to make that make
That's
sense.
why I told you. They got the right to have two tongues, two heads, because she went on that show and talked all that crap. I don't want to be a singer. That's not my interest. That's not my focus. That's what my parents wanted.
But now you see her singing and in the studio and all kind of other crazy, like you say, thirst trapping stuff.
She be
Mm-hmm.
atting Drake, any celebrity that she think would look her way. She be atting a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that money coming in.
Yeah, that's what it is. Keep the money coming in.
Yep.
This whole situation is a whole lot, and it's not gonna ever make sense.
It's sad, and even in 2008, we all knew that was Robert on that videotape. So anybody can say that wasn't Robert Sylvester. They lying. And y'all allowed over 15 years to go by, like it's a murder case, to retrial somebody for the same thing.
True that. True that.
True that. True that.
I told y'all, I don't know who girlfriend R. Kelly stole to make all of this come back on him.
Wait, who was that? The Kiss 555 said Dubai is the thirst trap. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That's where everybody gets, as they say, flued out.
Flued out. That part.
That's what it's all about now, getting flued out.
Everybody hit the like button that's in the comments for us, please. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. And hit that all notification so you'll know when we are uploading. Yeah. It's Tay Drew said definitely like Boo Boo. Yeah, I don't know how they do because I don't like my own when I got to do it. So you think I'm gonna let somebody else do that to me? Yeah, just take me off Earth my time. I'm not doing it. That's the F no for me.
Like I told you, there's somebody for everybody out here. And because you think it's sick, some dude is out there like, oh, she's into that. I'm into that too. We might think that's nasty, right? There's somebody for everybody. What don't rock your boat doesn't mean it doesn't stroke somebody else's. So I don't believe that there's not other people out there in the world that play with their own feces or eat it or rub it around with them. She's gonna find somebody out there that's into that.
Yeah, she will. She will.
So how you think it's gonna turn out? As far as him, you think he's gonna get off?
I don't think Robert's gonna get off. I think Robert's gonna get a couple of those charges, but he's not gonna get all 13.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too. Those videos, they were saying like you can't tell if who was the girls in them. So
yes, because they have been tampered with. They have.
Yeah. So those charges, he might get away with that part. But the rest of it, I doubt it. I don't see it.
He walked around with a bag full of tapes with everybody on them. That's, yeah.
You say with everybody on it, why we can't find none of them then? Why are we still talking about this 08 video, right? If there's so many more, like they said they lied in New York and said, oh, they had a iPad full of them. Where is the rest of the tape? That's because those tapes got their homeboys on it. They're not willing to show those tapes.
Facts.
Because it doesn't make sense to me. If it was over 20 women in the past 20 years, where is the freaking other videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody knows. A lot of somebody knows.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna get
30 days. You better see the show.
They
on stage.
30 days.
You better see the show. On stage.
Yeah, so I heard you all talking. I heard you all talking, family. So pretty much I'm hearing an echo. Okay, thank you all. Okay, so pretty much, family, it's like shaky where this case gonna go. Like if he gonna be tried, if he not gonna be tried, like who he gonna tell on, what's gonna happen, is there gonna be a Hail Mary or whatever else, whatever it's gonna be, it's very interesting to watch. So we're gonna be watching this very closely, family, to see what's gonna be going on and what they doing in the plays that are being made on this stage, okay? And so that's just where I'm at with everything. Also, we have Clubhouse, family. So if you all would like, you all can come to Clubhouse to discuss, the R. Kelly's case, because we do have Clubhouse. Yes, we do have Clubhouse, family, and you all can come in, join us, and keep the conversation going and everything. We do have Clubhouse, so I'm about to post the link. Conversation going and everything. I'm sorry, family. Yeah, so come be a part of the family in Clubhouse as we continue to discuss chaos. Please come and be a part of the family. So everybody's opinions matter. Everybody has a voice to speak. We open dialogue. We kind of like go from yeah, it is, no, yeah, and everyone's opinions matters at Truth Be Told TV. Everybody's opinion matters. So if you all would like, please come to the Clubhouse so that we can have open dialogue and discussions. So family, before we get up out of here to go to Clubhouse, is there anything that you all have to say in pertaining to the Kells case? Also, Tisla, we want to thank you for coming to the panel, family, and showing us love and talking about chaos. Also, we want to thank everybody in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Share it, because Truth Be Told is the new station here on YouTube, where we're going to bring you nothing but the truth and the truth that is, okay? Because we are the truth and the light. Best believe that. So does anyone that you all have anything to say before we end the broadcast on tonight?
I enjoyed you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would say I'm good.
Go ahead, Tipsy.
I enjoy you ladies. I'll be back as long as y'all talking about Robert.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Thanks, Tiff, for your input.
Thank you, Tiff. Glad to see you on here. Y'all come at the after party in the Clubhouse. That's where we finish the conversation and, just enjoying grown-up conversation and like-minded individuals. So come on over. Come on. Invite your friends, like, share, subscribe to the YouTube page. Sharing is caring, and we truly appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
For coming out.
True that.
True that. So this completes our live for tonight, family. We thank you all. Love from Truth Be Told, family. Love from us to you all. We thank you all so much. We see you again on tomorrow for our podcast. Also on our way out, we're going to get the engineers, the brain behind it all, my men, to go ahead and run that thing. Thanks also to Mr. Bass for his music, so when our live begin and when it goes off, the music that you all hear, the beautiful jazz, what you all are hearing, is Mr. Bass. So we thank you all so much for tuning in. Tune in again with us on tomorrow, where Truth Be Told TV family gonna bring you truth and nothing but the truth. We love you, family. Good night.
Thank you. True that.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Hey.